My daughter just passed her written test to get her driver's license permit. And while that's scary enough for us as parents, I do realize that we've got a lot that we need to teach her and make sure she's ready for. And I started thinking, we always talk about normal things while we're driving up and down the road, but what about the little things that sometimes you don't think of, like installing windshield wipers? Well, as luck would have it, it's raining today. I need to put new ones on my truck, so I thought, you know what? Why not create a video for her and maybe anybody else out there who needs to see just exactly how do you put on something as simple as a windshield wiper. So if that's you, stick around, as just a common man answers some very common questions. So as you can see here, we've got the truck pulled in the garage to get out of the rain. And this is really a pretty simple process. The first thing you need to do, there's tons of different wiper blades out there that you can choose from, different brands. Choose whatever one, suits your preference, whatever your needs are. And then just make sure you get the right size. So you can see here, this is a 22-inch blade that I'm putting on the truck, actually on both sides. You can go, there's online sites that you can visit. If you go to an auto parts store, they have places you can look them up in books or different things there at the counter just to figure out exactly which blade. They're all going to be different sometimes. If you're new to this, sometimes you've got a different length on your driver's side than you do on your passenger side. If you've got an SUV, you've got a rear wiper that you need to maybe replace, and that's going to be a different size as well. So just take your time up front and make sure that you get the size that you need. Additionally, whenever you look at the back of this thing, it's going to give you all kinds of directions here. You've got two different size J hooks that you can install blades on. You've got what they call a pin arm and then a bayonet arm. It gives you the directions on those. I got to be honest with you, I think every wiper blade I've ever had on any vehicle has always just been the standard J hook. But whenever you buy one of these packs of wiper blades, basically it's going to come, and I've got one opened up here, I'll show you. It's going to come with your wiper blade and then an extra attachment. And if you happen to have something different than just this standard J hook, then all you're going to have to do is replace what comes standard on these things with this extra piece, and that makes it fit accordingly. And it's got the slots where you can slide it in, or the bigger hook, it'll allow your pin to slide in, all that kind of stuff. But for me, I don't have to worry about that. All I've got to do is take my old wiper blade off and install my new wiper blade. So you can see with my truck here, a lot of vehicles, if you guys are new to this, a lot of vehicles you can stand your wiper blades up and it'll hold. My truck, it doesn't. And you can see why I need to replace, because this one is actually broken off. I'm glad it held on in the rain this morning. But had it not been broken off, you can see I would have just had to pull down and get it to come off of there. So I'm going to replace this one with this one. Okay, so since we're working on my truck here, I set up a ladder just so I can reach it a little bit better. Hopefully you can see everything okay. Like I said earlier, whenever you're taking that old blade off, and I'm sure you can't see it, there's a little hole underneath this arm and there's a little snap on the blade that you're going to put in. You're just going to need to push up on that. There's a pin that you can push up on and slide that thing down off to get your old wiper blade off of there. But again, for this one, you can see in the center, there's a pre-installed clip that comes on here. And as long as you've got standard wiper arms like I do, and I think, based on my experience, most vehicles just have that standard, it's already on there. You don't have to do anything. The little pin that you have to push up to release, if you need to change them out later, is right here on the back. I think that's what was broke off that other one. I didn't really look at it. But all you need to do is make sure that it's put down. The other thing just to keep in mind, if you have a car that your wiper arms pull all the way up and you can flip the blades upside down, You know, when you get it upside down, it's like you're working upside down and backwards, and you get confused on which way do I need to hold this thing to slide it in, you know, all that kind of stuff. Take your time, and you'll be okay. You'll figure it out. My truck makes it so much easier, honestly, because this is it. I know which way it has to go on. So you can see the opening right here. This J hook is going to fit right down inside of that. And then when I slide it up on, hopefully you can hear, there was a little click there. That pin held, and I'm trying to push it down off, and it will not come off. So that's it. Take your old wiper blade, push the pin up, unless it's broken like mine, slide it down off, get your new blade out, make sure you have the right connectors, put it up on until it clicks, and you're good to go. Well, there you go. Take your time, make sure that you get the kind, the size of blade that you want. Make sure you know what kind of wiper arm you're connecting it to, and then in just a few quick and easy steps, you can have brand new windshield wipers put on your vehicle just like I've got. It's still raining, I'm good to go wherever I need to go, and I can actually see out of my windshield. So hopefully you liked it. Subscribe to our channel, send us comments, ask us questions, and we'll see if I can answer them, as just a common man answers some very common questions and gets out of the rain.
Here you go. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed and maybe even learned a little something. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. And if you have a question about something, make sure to leave us a comment down below. We'll see if this common man can answer your very common question. Here you go.